YouTube friends and family. Here we are. It's a day after election day. We now know who our next president is. It's November 6th. These items have been building up for about a week because I took a little trip to Las Vegas last week and had an amazing time. I went on a solo trip. I went all the way from Jacksonville, Florida to Las Vegas on a plane by myself. If you are scared to do that, please try it. It is wonderful. I do not mind traveling alone. Been doing it since my 20s. Don't have time to wait on people. I ain't sponsoring nobody because I could barely sponsor myself. So, and I spent apps out of pocket because I own timeshare. You know, if you haven't watched me, I have a whole playlist of vacation blogs. So, my timeshare was my place to stay, $0. My points is how I flew, $11.20, and a rental car of $44 for insurance on said rental car. And I had to spend $60 because I didn't fill a tank back up. That's a whole nother story. I never ever do that again. But I was running behind, could not miss my flight, so I had to take that L. Had an amazing time. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But this was piled up at home. I did the food one before I left, and I should have did this days ago, but we're doing it now. This is the other stuff. The other stuff, if you haven't checked out that food haul, it'll be linked somewhere in this video. So, here's the new stuff. They had these before, and I was surprised that I found them again. And if you got them before, tell me, is this the same style or the same colors? These are the noodle bowls. Comes with chopstick and a spoon. And they had the green color. And they had a pink rosish, like a pinkish rose color. And, of course, they were $1.25. And they are cute. They're a plastic, like melamine, sort of. Even though they have a shiny finish, they're plastic. And those are for somebody to do a basket with. And I am loving. Oh, I got to fetch a receipt. I hope it's not too late because this has been around for a while. I am absolutely loving these calendar supplies that they have right now. This is a desktop notepad. Today is a new day. And it has notes and action items. So it says notes and action item list on the pages. And I thought this is very cute. And then they also have, because it's planner season to get your planners together for next year. They also have this. So this is one sheet pad. And it has the days of the week here, personal goals and work goals. So that's something good to have on your desk to plan your days. Now, I also almost didn't want to buy this, but I say we might actually cook from this and see how this stuff turns out. We'll see if that happens. But they had this magazine with family favorites casseroles. And I flipped through it and I thought some of it was pretty good. We won't make smoky mac and cheese, but zucchini noodle lasagna, shrimp kettle rice, savory chicken cobbler sounds good. That sounds real good. But all these ingredients I look at, but it's mostly stuff you have in your spices and things already. Then they have sausage and potato casserole. That might go over well here. Tangy baked cauliflower. We're about to grow some of that. Eggplant and tomato stack. So it's several recipes in here. So if you like trying new and different things, this might be something good to pick up for $1.25. The original price on it was $4.99. And does it have a date? It normally has a date on it, but these don't have dates. But thought that was cool to pick up. And these. So here is the Remind. So I got the rock and roll version, the birth of rock and roll, and the family favorites version. Do you recognize what's on the cover? Little House on the Prairie, Andy Griffin, that kind of thing. This might be something good for a senior in a nursing home, and it does say bestseller. Leave It to Beavers in here. And these normally run $5.99. You see that? It's probably very blurry, but $5.99. And they have little crossword puzzles and word searches and trivia and facts. Is that Felicia Rashad? Go ahead. Michael Landon. So they even got the Waltons 30 years later. So yeah, I thought that was a cute book and would go over well for like someone in nursing homes. Little puzzles in here and games and comic strips and just beautiful. And this one is the rock and roll, of course, with Elvis and Little Richard, and on the cover, Bill Haley, Chuck Berry, and it has some of the same information. So apparently this is you can buy the back issues and stuff in here. Not that I would do that, but I thought this was a good find for $1.25. Isn't that something? I showed you this last one, but Elf on the Shelf cookies are there. It doesn't make that many cookies, so you may want to just go on and grab 2 bags and make 2 batches at once. Makes 12. It says makes 12 cookies. I don't know. It says 12, but it doesn't feel like that much better to me. And let's see here. These. So LED projector lights. So if you wanted to kind of place a mural on a wall, this is 3 gnomes, and you can shine it on the wall. I'm sure this is for your ceiling. It says put it on your ceiling. So you could just sit this up and point it to the ceiling, and it'll put that image on the wall above your tree, something like that, if you want to create that effect. That's the Christmas section. We also have the gingerbread house kit. So the cookies are already done in here. You can pick up some extra candies. You get cookies, icing, and sprinkles for the house. That's it. And you can pick up extra candies, favorite candies, to add to the house design. And that'll be something cute to do with the kiddos, grandkids, whatever, in this holiday season. And if you saw before, I got the gingerbread kit too. And you can buy enough extra candy to put all of those together. Now here's something that was not $1.25, but I thought it was cool and I bought it. These are reflective magnets for your vehicle. So if you want to decorate your vehicle, these are only $3. If you have a car that's parked out in the yard, that may not even work, but you want to just make it look festive and fit in with your holiday theme, that would be cute. And they had 2 different designs. They did have 2 designs, but I chose the light bulbs. And they're supposed to glow in the dark. We are going to test that out. And I might come back to you in a short and let you know. So hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. And these are the shower fizzers. This is eucalyptus shower fizzers. They give off a little bit. The ones I bought before in the past give off a little bit of scent. It kind of works as aromatherapy in the shower. Here is a new, what else is this in here? Oh, okay, yes. Child, I hope I can still fetch these receipts. I did not know all these receipts are in here. These are the tiny Uno cards on a plane, traveling to see the family, stocking stuffer, Uno Go. Found them. They was in a random spot. I'm sure somebody catches these, they'll buy the whole thing if they're like basket makers. It does say 125 on top though. 125 US dollars. I'm just noticing that. But Uno Go. Little small one, put it in your purse. Never know when you'll get stuck somewhere with family. Break out the Uno cards. But great find. Be on the lookout because I just found them sitting somewhere randomly like somebody put them back. Okay? Nature's Fresh Whitening Mouthwash. Say, I'll give this a try. Whitens teeth, freshens breath, moisturizing aloe, never tested on animals, and vegan friendly. So maybe it's pretty good. It has water, hydrogen peroxide, citric acid, xylitol, peppermint leaf extract, some sodium proposol, I guess to make a hexaphosphate flavor. So it's a couple of things in here I can't pronounce, but it is cruelty free, vegan, all of that good stuff that people are looking for and paying $8 for. You can find it at the $1.25 tree. Isn't that special? So, more hand wipes. It is the season for the cuties. And keep these around. Hand wipes in your car, in your purse. If your kids go to school, wipe them down. Disinfect them when they hit the car. And this is something new. This is for the car and they have little clips on the back. You put them on your car vents and they're air freshener. So you can kind of spread it around your car. You won't have to cut off your airflow because they fit across the vent. So it won't stop or hinder the airflow. Here is a repeat buy. If you see them, get them, get them, get them. The toilet bowl drops. I bought 2 this time because I've used up the last pack. Been looking for them. Finally, they came back again. They did put the 125 on them, but it's still a 10 pack. You just drop these in the toilet to freshen up your bowl in the morning, get them skitters out, whatever. However that works in your house, so your toilet won't get too disgusting. Then we have the cactus and honey. I've shown this in shorts. I did go ahead and purchase it. It does have a pretty, this smells so amazing. It's not a candy smell, but it's also not a floral smell. It is a sweet scent and gluten-free, paraffin-free, dye-free, phthalate-free, and this soap works pretty good. So I like picking it up these days. Another receipt. And we're starting to buy stocking stuffers. I'm only putting a few stocking stuffers in, but this is going in the 16-year-old stocking, and it is some SpongeBob socks. I'm doing it simple this year. Been out of work for a whole year, and I'm doing it simple. So here are the Encanto briefs. 7 briefs, size 8. 7 pack for size 8. $1.20, 25 cents for some 7 pack of drawers. When they gonna come out with the adult sizes? Cause I wear the $1.25 drawers. They can give me a 4 pack for $1.25. So come on, Dollar Tree, come through. We waiting. But this is a size 8 in girls. These would go good if you're doing shoe boxes of love, donating to kids, causes for Christmas and things like that. Size 8, 7 pack of underwear. And you just don't know what the kids are going through. And that may make someone's day. As a kid, it would have made my day. I'm telling you. Simple stuff like that. And to be able to find it at the $1.25 tree is amazing. So, grandparents, grab them. You never know when they're going to be at your house and we forgot our underwear. There you go. So, I do Well, I promised to tell you, and I have 4 minutes. So let me tell a little story. Let's have a story time. I did tell you about, I quit my job a year ago. I did quit it. It was a placeholder. I am so used to being unemployed, it is ridiculous. I am so used to being underemployed, it's ridiculous. I know the system, I know the steps. I even have a video on the steps. When you lost your job, now what? Cause I've been doing it for my whole working life. I quit a job, worked 6 years, got laid off from a job, was out of work for two years, had a baby, took an underpaying job, left that job, went to a better. So it's up and down with me, up and down, up and down. By the grace of God, I always make it. So this was one of them placeholders, $17 an hour when you have a whole household to take care of, plus 3 other houses, plus all I got going on, a child, everything. Okay, but I do it. That's why I'm always driving user. If you want more information, comment below. I'll tell you. I'm always driving user. I paid off my most recent car. I used help pay for that car by driving Uber. So anything I tell you about a side hustle or something, I probably did it before. So this was telephone customer service with one of my old employers where I used to make good money. And I was grateful I did it. And I was remote, so I was real grateful. I was able to do it from home. And I got sick. So I do this thing called green smoothie cleanse. Sometimes a month or so after the green smoothie cleanse, my body say, what you doing to me now? Because you was doing good for a minute. And I end up in the hospital. It's like 3rd, 4th time. So I went, I had obstruction. If you want me to talk more about that, I'll put it in the comments below. I'll let you know. So I had an obstruction, and when I get those obstructions, I go to the hospital for days. But I text the lady, my supervisor, I sent her an email. I said, I won't be in today. I'm going to the emergency room. I will update you when I can. What that mean? I'll update you when I can. Same day, I'm in the emergency room. I wasn't lying. I went to the emergency room. When I go, they put me on morphine. My phone rings. Phone rings. Why is it this lady? I'm on morphine, but I remember the conversation. When will you be back to work? What's wrong with you? I'm in the emergency room, ma'am. I don't know when I'm going to be back from work. And I'm on morphine, so I even told her my personal medical information. Like, I have an obstruction and they gonna keep me. I said they gonna keep me, ma'am. So I go on, and this was a bank. So we were contracted for the bank I used to work with.